What's up, everyone? Chance here with Missouri Outdoors. Today we are back down at the land in Douglas County, and we're going to walk around and see if we can't find some deer sheds. We're starting, as you can see, in the big field Mom hunts in normally. We're going to go ahead and kind of grid search it out a little bit today and see if we can't get lucky. I checked my game camera a while ago, and we do have a little bit more evidence that the bucks have lost their horns down here. Not much evidence. I only had 2 deer on camera since I was here last, at least on that camera, I guess. We haven't checked the others yet, but one of the deer that did come through had already lost its horns. I could zoom in on its head and see where the horns had been. So, I don't know. Better than having a bunch of bucks that still have their horns coming through on camera. But yeah, ideally we find the big 10, the 9-pointers, or I think we still have like 3 or 4 really decent 8-pointers down here that we might get lucky and find the sheds too. So, I don't know. With any luck, we'll run onto a bunch. And if not, maybe we'll find, you know, a dead head or some other really cool bones. I don't know, we'll just have to keep looking and see what we can find. I don't know exactly how long it's going to take me to walk out this big field, but probably a little while. Especially out in the middle, the grass is kind of tall, and I'm going to have to walk a tighter path just to make sure I can actually see everything. Right now we're just kind of walking along the fence here just to see if they may have knocked them off when they came through or when they jumped it. But yeah, if you haven't yet, make sure you go back and check out my last shed hunting video. It actually airs today, February 28th. Well, let's put it this way. We had a good day, okay? Especially for, you know, coming down here 2 or 3 times before that and walking around and not really finding much of anything. We hunted up at my grandparents in Webster County on their farm. And yeah, you'll have to go check it out, but it was definitely worth walking around. I don't want to give too much away, just in case you haven't seen it yet. Which, if you're subscribed, you should have already seen it. And if you haven't, that's probably because you're not subscribed. The best way to fix that is to hit that subscribe button, become a member of the channel, and you won't have to worry about missing out on cool videos. Alright, well, we're almost nearing the end of the first walkthrough. The fence line should be right up here real shortly. Yeah, here we are. Alright, well, we've reached the neighbor's fence line. Y'all see this tree? This tree? Right there? We're gonna find morel mushrooms under that in about a month. Maybe maybe a little more than a month, but it won't be long. I found that tree last year shed hunting, and it's been pretty productive. We found a few morels under it last spring. That's pretty good for the first time. Got a spinal piece here. That's pretty cool. There's a few more down in there. But yeah, that's the first one. I'd say about 12 more strips like that and we'll be done with this field. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here for a bit and we're gonna make another strip or two and see what we can't find. All right, guys, well, we're gonna go ahead and take a few more laps around and see what we can't get. I picked up a few bones from an old cow. I've got a project I want to, oh crap, look at that. But yeah, anyway, I got a project I'm doing and I need a bunch of bones for it. Check this out, guys. Not too shabby. That's cool. Little bitty deadhead buck. Looks like it's been here a really long time. Yeah, that horn there is barely even attached. Wow. That's cool. We'll go ahead and put that with our project bones and hopefully it don't get broken. Cool. It's better than nothing. It's a little bit of deer horn, I guess. But yeah, other than a few cow bones for my project and that thing, that's all we've found so far. I did go ahead and do a couple rounds already, but there wasn't really anything to show for it, so I gotta do a lot of walking and a lot of filming, so I'm pretty much gonna have to make these videos a lot of the good stuff, you know, if good stuff does happen. So far, a little bit, but not a lot. But yeah, you probably won't have to watch a lot of me just walking around and ideally not finding anything. I'd like to get it to where every few minutes of footage we actually find a couple of cool things, whether it be deer sheds, deadheads, or anything we happen to run across. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop blabbing. We're gonna do a little bit more walking. I may go ahead and leave the GoPro filming just in case we do happen to find something, but this brush is getting kind of tall and kind of thick, and trying to use a selfie cam through it's not the easiest without getting your arm cut all to crap. But all right, I'll catch you in a bit. just got through walking out Mom's field. Now we're gonna cut through Dad's cousin's field. We're gonna go down and walk up that one fence line and check that other section out. Haven't found much. We did alright in Mom's field. We found that one little deadhead. But yeah, that's pretty much it so far. I don't know, there's a lot of ground to cover down here. It's almost impossible to do it in one day alone, at least. Man, there's a heavily used deer trail. Actually, a couple of them. But yeah, we're not really doing anything special. Just kind of walking along looking. I don't know, I keep saying if I can get a bunch of people, I'm going to come down here and we're going to grid search the place, but I haven't been able to get the people yet. But, I don't know, we'll figure it out one way or another. We have to. I'm sure my dad might be interested in coming and helping look. And if all else fails, I'm almost convinced the majority of the deer have lost their horns already, so if we have to, we'll just come down here and start grid searching like we just did. And we'll just search one section and then come back and search another section another day, or try to knock out 2 per day or whatever. I think if we did it like that, it may take a week or 2, but we could get it done. I don't know, it's not really worth it to do this much walking for a bunch of deer sheds, but makes for good video content, and I generally really love having them. Alright, we're about down here to the fence line now. We'll be crossing, well, pretty close to where my big buck I shot in rifle season fell over. Well, and where we shot him pretty much. He was actually just over there on that slope when we found him. If you haven't seen that video yet, make sure to go check it out. It'll be in my rifle hunting playlist. Yeah, we had a pretty good successful year this year, or last year I guess. We shot a lot of 8-pointers. I got an 8-pointer, so did Dad, so did Mom. We even brought one of my buddies, Tyler, down here, and he ended up shooting his out of the same ground blind that I ended up shooting mine out of. He shot his on like Wednesday, and I shot mine on like Thursday or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. We're not really finding much, but that's almost to be expected. Matter of fact, we're at the power line now where I shot the deer. Would have been just on the other side of that telephone pole. Just a little bit. We come across the power line chasing a doe. Well, actually, he come out first, then the doe come out behind him, but when she decided she was walking across, he went with her. But alright, we're about to the patch of woods I want to look out, and when I get there I'm going to run this camera and the GoPro, so I'm going to go ahead and hop off for a bit, and I'll let you know when we get to the patch. Alright guys, well, we did a little bit of walking off camera. Hadn't really found much. It's about 4:15 now or so, and I kind of need to be heading back home here soon. So we're going to go ahead and make a couple strips through here along the other neighbor's fence line. And with any luck, we'll get lucky before we get back to the car. I know a lot of deer like to cross down here. With any luck, they dropped their horns last time they come across it. That doesn't seem to be the case though, because they normally cross right here. It looks like, at least for the most part. That'd be about right. There's a rib bone of some sort. Another bone of some sort. Man, it's a jungle in here. My dad used to have a ladder stand somewhere in here. Matter of fact, it was on one of these 3 trees here. Never killed anything out of it, but I only sat there like 2 or 3 times the entire time we had it there, and I saw deer. It's just so thick in here you can't shoot them. If you've been a subscriber for a while, you probably recognize that tree. Last spring it was covered in white oyster mushrooms. We picked a bunch of them and gave them to one of my buddies. And we ended up finding, oh God, about 3 pounds of morels under that tree. No, we found the morels in the spring, and we found the oyster mushrooms the fall before. Man, I was kind of hoping to find a deer shed. I don't know. We don't seem to be having much luck at this farm. I don't know what that is. Some kind of skull off something. It's definitely seen better days, and it's too big to be a deer. It's probably a cow. Yeah, I don't know about walking down through there. I feel like a lot of that's too thick, and most of the deer don't travel through there. My luck, that's where all the sheds are gonna be, but I don't think we're gonna go down there and look today. I've done a lot of walking. My legs are getting a little sore. And we're almost back down here to the truck. Well, actually, I guess that's not true. I parked back up there. So I guess we will be making one more cut through there. Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and make the circle because we're about to the end of the patch. Found a bunch of morels right in here too last year. It won't be long and we'll be looking for them. About another, well, it's almost March, so we could find some as soon as 30 days from now. That'll be sweet. It's my favorite time of the year. Morels and spring turkey hunting. It's what every growing boy needs. Well, not that I'm probably growing anymore, but still need it. I'm sure there's a ton of people out there that feel the same exact way. But yeah, I don't know. We're not really finding much of anything anymore. I found a few things off camera. Most of them I knew were there because they were like coyotes I'd shot in the past. I went and back and got the skulls off of a couple of them. Helped go along with my project. Ow. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap this video up, guys. Sorry to say we didn't find any sheds. We did find a deadhead, and I think I just found a shovel. Wonder how long that's been laying there. I just broke the handle. It's old and rotten anyway. Kind of cool. An old deer scrape. But alright guys, it's gonna wrap this video up. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave me a like down below, share this video around, and as always, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I'd love for you to become a part of the family. But alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.